Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to week check-in, weekend check-in, número dos. The topics I want to talk about today is my diet, what have I done differently, what kind of recipes have I tried, what has worked for me, and what is kind of something I need to steer away from. Number two is what exercises have I done, what have I tried, what worked well for me and what doesn't work well for me. Número tres, how do I feel physically, emotionally, mentally? And número cuatro, I don't know why I'm saying this in Spanish, any weight loss, like the numbers. I'm leaving the numbers to the last thing because I don't want this to be all about numbers. For the first thing, I've been working really, really hard on fixing up my diet. The main thing I've been working on is salads. I've been making a lot more salads than usual. I have a couple notes from this week that I wrote down. One of them is I made a salad and I ate it. Usually for dinner, I'd get McDonald's. That's a massive improvement and I need to celebrate that. Another note that I had is that I finished eating a cucumber before it went bad. In the past, and I'm sure so many people have done this, they've bought a bunch of veggies because they want to fix their eating style, but then they never actually eat the veggies and then they spoil in the fridge and it's disgusting. And so I was really happy to have finished a whole cucumber without it going bad. In fact, I've eaten all the veggies that I've bought. I've eaten before it went bad. I haven't had to throw away any veggies. Knock on wood. And that's because I've been working really, really hard on making sure that I'm eating them. And because we're in a bit of a crazy recession in Canada and I don't want to waste my money. I think throwing away rotten vegetables that I didn't eat is equivalent to throwing my money in the trash. So I've been working really hard to finish those. Salads are actually really fun to make, surprisingly. There's so much negative connotations to salads, especially for big women like me. It can be really hard to actually sit down with a salad because it sounds really scary. At least for me, it did. So what I wanted to share with y'all is my salad recipe that I tried. Yesterday I made it, and it is fucking delicious. So this is basically, you guessed it, Greek salad. Not a chocolate cake, Amber. It's a salad. And this is it's so good. I said that I love Greek salad, and I'm not fucking joking. I went live last night for like 10 minutes, and I just ate a salad. I just ate my salad. I called it Justice for the Greek Salad. So basically, how I made this is I put a bunch of spinach for the base, because spinach is much better for you than just lettuce. Although romaine lettuce, I think, is okay. Iceberg lettuce, I think, is the shit that you don't want to touch. Well, I mean, you can, but it's like no calories. No calories, there's no nutrition in it. So baby spinach has a lot more. And it's actually really fucking yummy. It doesn't have a taste, you know? Like, it doesn't taste like anything. Oh. It has a bit of a taste, but it's not an offensive taste. It's a nice, gentle, crunchy taste. Anyway, there's cucumbers, there's bell peppers. I actually got those small peppers, and I cut pretty much all of them up. Red onion, and Kalamata olives. So these olives, they're so fucking good. They're a little higher in calories, but I think that's okay. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. It's like, it's an actual rainbow. And you're supposed to have a rainbow on your plate, I've heard. And the more colorful your salads, apparently, the more nutritional and better it is for you. And then the last thing is a little bit of feta cheese. Feta cheese, of course, has a little more calories, but at the same time, I think with salads is you want some calories in there. It's very high in water density, and I think putting in something with high calories is a good idea to have with it. Another thing you can do is you could put seeds in it. I don't know if I'd put seeds in my glorious Greek salad. Oh, I don't have tomatoes. So that's something I would add to this too. I would add some cherry tomatoes, but I didn't have any because I ate them all. Ugh! I'm eating all my veggies. Another thing you can add to your salads is nuts and seeds, because I learned this week that sunflower seeds have a surprising amount of calories in them. Who would have thought? I thought sunflower seeds were like, they didn't count. I thought they were just like chill, like 1 calorie per seed. No. Oh my God. So 1 cup of the Spitz dill pickle sunflower seeds is 284 calories. That's fucking insane to me. Now, it is good calories. Like, it's got the good oils and good fats and good nutrition, and it does fill you up better and healthier than McDonald's. But I find because I'm trying to do a calorie deficit, so I'm having to be really careful with my intake of sunflower seeds. I didn't even buy them this week because I'm paranoid of them now. Maybe that's not a good thing. So, what kind of exercises have I done this week? This is a lot to get into. So, I'll start off with, I got some dumbbells. If these look familiar, these are actually the exact same dumbbells that Amberlynn bought after Shrimpgate, because they are from Walmart. My boyfriend and I actually met at Walmart. Moose and I met at Walmart. And so we both we have an understanding of what's at Walmart. And so I was saying that I wanted some dumbbells. And he said, oh, you could buy them individually at Walmart. And I was like, yeah, that's right. So I went and got these. I wanted to get like the heavier ones, like the 3 pound or 5 pound. But I'll tell you why I didn't do that. I ended up going to the doctor because after my 1 mile walk with Teddy, my knee was hurting a lot. And it was hurting all evening and then throughout the next day. And Moose kind of forced me to make a doctor's appointment. I didn't want to, but I'm kind of happy that I did go. Don't tell Moose I said that. He doesn't watch my videos. And the doctor told me that, because at first I was like, oh, fuck. It's like I'm just like Amberlynn. I got bursitis. Fuck. But it's not actually bursitis. Bursitis is you got these things called bursas in your knee, in your kneecap, like in, to cushion, I guess, your joints. But it's just an individual pocket of fluid. That's called the bursa. What was actually happening was on the joint. So, I mean, she showed me like this way, like this is your knee, right? Like that's your knee. There's a pocket of fluid here and cartilage that cushion the blow of your knee and your weight. And what happens is when you're overweight, she called it, and I knew this before, but she called it Newton's laws of physics, which, okay, sure. And it basically means that the more you weigh, the more pressure you're going to be putting on your knees, and the more weight is going to be put on your knees. Your body weight, so basically what you're looking at is your body weight times 2, and sometimes it's even times 3 is how much pressure is going on your knees. So I average at around 370 pounds. And so that would mean that I did this math in a prior video, but I'm going to do it again. I was averaging around 740 pounds on my knee. And your knee is a very, very strong joint, but it's not that strong. It is not made to carry that much weight. So the problem with that is that it starts wearing down the cartilage and it starts wearing down that, I guess that fluid in your joint. And there's really not much you can do about it, apparently. Once that cartilage is gone, it's gone. So we discussed some ways that I could exercise and start losing weight without putting so much pressure on my knee. So one of them was these. I was wanting I was like playing with like Moose's dumbbell was like 5 pounds, and I'm like, yeah, I was playing with that, and it was, I was doing like squats and shit, and she's like, don't do squats. She said, do not do squats. You got to start with really low, really light, like the lightest dumbbell you can get, and do high reps with low weight. So like high reps is like 20 of like these, I guess. We've seen our girl do this, do that. I tried doing this. Holy hell, that's hard. That's really hard to do. And it's honestly, 2 pounds doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're doing this for like fucking a minute, it starts getting really heavy. So this is one of the things I've been doing. I've just been honestly sitting here watching YouTube videos and just fucking doing this, looking at my clock, and I'm doing it for like a minute. I'm not counting how many times I'm doing it, because fuck that noise. I do it for a minute, and then I stretch out a little bit, relax, and then I go right back fucking to it. Other thing I tried cycling. Now, my parents have a stationary bike, and I tried it for like 5 minutes, and then I was taking care of the dogs, and I had to leave anyway. And that's supposed to be easier on your knee, because you're not putting as much pressure, like you're not standing on your knee as much, and you're not putting in a lot of pressure on there, so no pushback. Like, you should just be able to just do it easy, like that. So orthopedic doctors swear on the cycling, because it's apparently amazing on your knees, and it does make your body move, and you burn calories. Another thing that she suggested, and I was already planning on doing, was swimming. I will not put it on. I'm not there yet, you guys. I'm not. But I will show ya what it looks like. It's so fucking gorgeous. Look how pretty. So Moose and I did go swimming, and we went into the lap pool, and I did a full lap across the pool, but then going back, I had to stop. So I did a lap and a half, and it was exhausting. It's surprisingly a great workout. It's really difficult. Moose did a half of a lap, and he's not that great of a swimmer, so it was actually really funny, because I love swimming, and I used to swim all the time when I was a kid. So like my muscle memory, like I remember how to swim, right? It's like when you learn to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike. When you learn to swim, you know how to swim. You don't forget it. Your body's amazing that way. My body remembered it. My body remembered how to swim. I don't know, man. And so it was funny, because I was trying to teach him how to like tread water. And I was trying to teach him, like, the different strokes he can do. And I think he was having a bit of a tough time, and the lifeguard was staring at us the whole time. When I was doing my lap, he was staring right at me. And it's like, okay, I know how to swim. He doesn't. I literally float. I just go on my back, and I'm floating. The problem is, pools, when you go to a pool, we went in the morning on a Friday. Yes, we went in the morning on a Friday. So there was no kids there. All the kids were in school, and it was all like older people. The problem is, older people are very judgmental. When I first walked out in my swimsuit, like, this is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I looked in the mirror just to make sure that, my bits were covered and everything, but I wasn't body checking. I was just like, okay, everything's covered. I'm not looking. And as like when I was walking out into the pool, these two ladies were giving me looks as soon as I walked out, and it was really hurtful at first. I was kind of like, I was starting to go down that path of feeling hurt. But then Moose was ready before me, and I saw him like waiting in the pool, and and just seeing him, I couldn't help but just smile, and it just didn't matter anymore what other people thought. He liked me, he likes me, he loves me, and it doesn't matter what those judgmental bitches think. He loves me, and I'm here to better myself. Another thought I had later on is that, yes, my body, I don't like the way my body looks. It's, I'm big, and I have cellulite, and all that fun shit. But I have to respect, I couldn't help but respect my body for getting me through all the shit that I've been through in my life. I haven't talked about that crap on here before. I don't know if I will, I might, but I've been through a lot of shit. I'm a mental health worker, and because I have a lot of mental health problems, I have lived experience suffering from mental illness and struggling, really, really struggling. And for the past, I want to say 10 fucking years, I've been struggling a lot, with the loss of, I said it once in a video, the loss of my brother, and just a lot of other things, like a lot of personal things that I'm not ready to share yet, but I've been through a lot of shit, and my body has carried me through it, and I've really neglected my body for years, for a really long time. I gained 30 pounds in 5 years. And that's just not okay. I'm not too sure what happened. That's how long I've been with Moose. I was 340 when I first started dating Moose, and now I'm 370. So, it could be like new relationship, like I stopped trying, but I don't want to blame him for my weight gain. I think I just stopped trying in general. I couldn't find my purpose in life, and this is getting pretty deep, but it's a very personal and emotional journey you go on when you go on a weight loss journey. I respect my body so much for getting me through this shit that I've been through, and I'm at a place now where I want to start treating my body right. I want to start listening to my body, because one thing I also learned in school is your body talks to you. Does that sound weird? You need to listen to your body. You need to listen to your gut instincts. You need to listen to what your body's telling you. So the past couple of nights, I've been wanting to snack on something, or like last night I had a burger that Moose made for me, and it was just the patty, and then I was putting things on the bun, and I was looking at a thing of mayo, light mayo, and I was thinking, I'm like, should I do it? Should I not? And my gut instinct said don't. So I fucking listened to it, and I put the mayo back. Your body has an amazing way of telling you what's wrong. I'll go more into that in a bit, but I also wanted to talk about another thing. Yesterday, oh my god, that was really loud. I walked 3 fucking kilometers. Okay, so this is good news, right? Obviously, this is good news that I can walk 3 fucking kilometers. And yeah, my knee was a little sore, but we made sure that it was a flat area, and we walked for an hour. It was 5K steps apparently. And that's really, really good news, right? Like, I wasn't dead at the end of the walk. I was tired, sure, but I wasn't completely dead like I was in my last mile walk that I did, which is confusing. I don't know what was different. I think what was different is that to get down to where I was, I had to go up and down, I had to go down and up a really big hill, and that was killing me. but when it's just flat, I could go a long time, surprisingly. And, you know, that's good news, but it's also fucking bad news because that means I could do a lot more than I thought I could. So that means I need to go and do more than I thought I was able to do. That means that I could do more, and I need to do more exercising because I thought that what I was doing was enough exercising, but it's not. I've said this a million times by now, but my body can do a lot more than I think it can. And I think that might be a common thing that people go through when they want to start a weight loss journey, is they start off really small and easy and simple with the workouts, like I've been doing, because I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want exercise to feel like pain and uncomfortable and agony. I don't want a negative connotation with working out. I want to feel good about working out and going for walks and going swimming and lifting weights. Lifting weights. My body can do way more. Way fucking more. So I need to do way fucking more. Which I think brings me to my last topic. I think I've touched on how I'm feeling physically, emotionally, mentally. I'm feeling very emotional about my body and about how much it can do and how much it's gotten me through a lot of shit. So that brings me to my last topic. Any weight loss. So here's the thing. At the beginning of the week, what was I at the beginning of the fucking week? Hold on. Well, I guess I did lose weight from the beginning of the week. At the beginning of the week, I weighed 370 pounds. Today, I weigh 367.8. It fluctuated, of course it did, but, you know, that's progress, and that was from my 3-kilometer walk. Honestly, though, that 3K walk was fun. We went to, like, a lake, and we walked around the lake, and there were so many dogs, and it was so cute. There was this little pincher thing, doggy, tiny, so adorable. I love being able to see other dogs and having Teddy play with other dogs and watching Teddy just having the best time. It was fun. It was a really good time. And something I also wanted to mention was that after the 3K walk, we got back in my car and I felt in my legs, it felt like there were bubbles kind of floating around and popping. And it reminded me, because I haven't felt that feeling since I used to go jogging in the woods with my dogs. That's the feeling that I need to go for. That's the goal. That's when I feel the bubbles in my legs, that is when I know I've had enough exercise. Now, there's a scientific reason for this, of course. It's about gases expanding and despanding. I don't know. It's about gases moving around in your legs because scientific biology fucking shit that I don't feel like looking up right now. I always pictured that it was fat, like little bubbles of fat just going. So that's what I need to aim for. And I can't be alone in this. I can't be alone in knowing this feeling of the bubbles in your legs when you're losing weight. Does anyone else feel the bubbly legs? It's totally common. It's totally fine. It's totally natural. And I know that's what I need to go for bubbly legs. And then I wanted to end off this video by talking about some of the health problems that I have developed because of my obesity. So the first one I wanted to say was fatty liver disease. So I had an ultrasound done a while ago, and they said that it looked like I had a fatty liver and an enlarged spleen. Basically, the thing with fatty liver disease is, from my research that I was able to find, is that it messes with the function of your liver. So your liver isn't functioning in the way it's supposed to, which then could lead to cirrhosis. And, you know, we've seen Amber look yellow before, and that's because she most definitely has fatty liver disease, and it's messing with her liver function. The second thing is that I've talked about this before. I developed sleep apnea. I developed fucking sleep apnea. I can't believe I developed fucking sleep apnea. I never thought I would get there. I never thought I would get that bad, but I did. And sleep apnea is caused by adipose tissue that is in your throat, in your larynx, pharynx, whatever the fuck. And it puts pressure on that area, which then closes up the airways. That's like sleep apnea in a nutshell. And it affects a lot for me. It affects, like, I wake up in the morning with a headache. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm exhausted. I don't get a restful sleep at night because I have sleep apnea. And I'm hoping that the more I lose weight, the more I'm able to recover from that. But in the meantime, I am still getting, I talked about this,
the mandibular anterior positioner.
Next one, GERD. GERD stands for GERD actually stands for gastroesophageal reflux disorder or disease. Either way, it fucking sucks. So GERD is basically heartburn times a million. It's really uncomfortable. It's kept me up. It's woken me up in the middle of the night, how bad it is. For that, I'm actually taking, what is this? Repaprazole sodium. I only take these intermittently. You don't want to take them for, like, all the time because it messes with your kidney function, because it lowers the acidity in your stomach. I also found if I take this with my antidepressant doesn't work as well because this lowers the acidity in your stomach, so it doesn't get absorbed as well. So there's a little tidbit. If anyone is taking antidepressants or medications, mood stabilizers, whatever have you, and you're also on some GERD medication, don't take them at the same time. No. You'll have a really bad time. Trust me. I had a really bad time that day. The last one, I guess, well, not the last one, but the next one, I've already touched on the knee pain, but also back pain. So do you remember when I was doing my mile walk and I said that my sciatica was killing me? Apparently that's because I have a very weak core, and you need to really work on core workouts so that your back doesn't fucking hurt when you're walking. Core workouts are things like burpees, planks, fucking lunges, fucking the worst workouts. Y'all remember burpees? Those were horrible. I used to love planks, actually. Planks were my shit. I think my record was like 15 seconds when I was a teenager. I managed to do it for 15 seconds, and wall sits too. That would do it too. It's the worst fucking workout. Apparently, swimming is a very good core workout. My back really, really hurts when I'm standing and I'm walking. Sometimes, not all the time, but it's kind of a constant fucking thing, and it drives me nuts. It drives me fucking nuts. The last thing that I'll talk about in this video is obesity causes hair loss. Maybe that's that's common knowledge for some of y'all, but for me, I had no fucking clue. So I am very thin right here, and I remember, I'm very, very thin. And I remember the day that I looked in the mirror, I looked in my car mirror, I was getting ready for work, and I saw how thin I was right here, and I freaked the fuck out. I messaged my hairdresser, I'm like, why is my hair so thin? And now I know why. It's because I gained a fuck ton of weight, and that causes hair loss. I'm honestly really excited to see how my body responds to all this hard work I've been doing and what the transformation. I know that we live in such a fast-paced environment now. How we consume our content is very fast-paced, and weight loss is not fast-paced. In fact, I don't want it to be fast-paced because I don't want the extra skin. I don't want to have lost the weight and then still have this. I want this all gone. I want it gone. I don't want to have surgery after. So we're taking our time with it. We're not doing crash diets. We're not getting, I don't need a gastric sleeve. I'm 27. I can fucking do this on my own. I know I can. Losing weight, this whole process of, I'm fixing my relationship with food. I'm fixing my relationship with working out and being physical and fitness. It's not quick. It is not fast. It takes a while. It is a process. I know that I lost like a pound and a bit in a week, which, some people say that's fantastic. And you know what? Yay. Fantastic. Good for me, Tasha. Good for me. But at the same time, I'm like, I have been working so fucking hard and I haven't lost as much as I wanted. But that's my brain being conditioned for immediate satisfaction. And it's not. This is not immediate satisfaction. That's about it for today. That's about all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys had fun. I think my biggest advice or my biggest takeaway from this week is that my body is something that that I'm starting to fall in love with again. And I'm starting to have a lot more respect for. I'll look at myself in the mirror, or I'll look at like a video of me, standing up and closing the door or whatever. But I'll look at like a video of me where it shows my full body and I'm so ashamed of what I look like. But at the same time, I'm starting to really love my body. And I'm starting to really find a new relationship with my body and my body image and how much I love my body, because I do. I really fucking love my body. Going into that, like swimming, my body knew what the fuck to do to swim. Walking 3K, my body was just like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Because it was excited. My body was ready for it. My body wanted to walk. My body wanted to exercise. And then it thanked me for it by that weight loss. And I'm feeling more energetic. I still have sleep apnea and I still woke up with a headache and all that fun shit, but I actually have like energy. That's another thing I've been noticing. I'm having way more fucking energy throughout the day. Anyways, this video's gotten way, way, way too long, and I hope it wasn't too boring for you guys. I didn't have any footage. I couldn't actually film in the pool because I felt really self-conscious of myself and of other people, because people be judging the pool, man. They really do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got something from this. This week I want to focus on continuing finding recipes that I love and exercises that I love and I feel comfortable doing. I would love to join a gym. I don't have a lot of money, but I'd love to join a gym. And, we'll see next week how that's going to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you either tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on how I'm doing, because tomorrow I have class all day. Tuesday I have the day off, so I could film a reaction video and then have it edited and have it be up for Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I guess, all that YouTuber stuff that I'm supposed to say. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. See ya. Bye.